The main way that Driving Possibilities can make a difference is really being able to show students a different path, a path maybe that they hadn't thought about.
We bring together all the partners like the National Center for Families Learning, the Pritchard Committee on Parent Leadership, and Fayette County Public Schools, and ask folks, what do you think the barriers are to STEM education? And then we work collectively to solve the problems that are identified.
We want to make sure that our students and our teachers understand that they have a voice and they don't just have a seat at the table, they have space at the table.
And so language access is one of the things that came out of those feedback sessions, and we worked really hard to implement solutions that we think will be impactful for the kids. So we've hired some language ambassadors.
My role is to be the voice for these families, to break that language barrier between the schools and anyone involved with them.
I'm able to go into classrooms with students that are just learning English, help them with those translations, and having it done in their own language is a huge part.
We've put translation assistants in all the Driving Possibilities schools.
Thanks to the Lexmark printers, we're able to go in, you can scan in the documents in English, pick the language you need it translated into, and you get a pretty good translation of the information we're trying to push out to families.
The students are able to collaborate with the class. They're able to have discussions, and they've grown successfully in the area of STEM.
And that's a huge comfort, that's a huge help that we can do all of that in-house quickly and efficiently.
In the first co-design sessions, transportation was identified as a barrier. And so then from that, we met with other families and students and really took a hard look at how we could address the specific issues.
So we've got Toyota vans that we'll be providing to the different Driving Possibilities schools, which is great because they can solve some of those smaller scale transportation issues.
Being able to do things with Driving Possibilities, helping fund things like field trips, being able to have speakers come in, and to be able to put real-world examples into that makes a difference.
The catalyst from these field trips are experiences that those kids are going to remember forever. If they can fall in love with education now, work hard, then I want them to see education as their springboard to their future.
There's a saying that says, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. And I feel that's what Driving Possibilities is. Driving Possibilities has given us the opportunity to be able to challenge our local leaders and our businesses to think differently in terms of workforce development, particularly focusing on STEM.
Every job has some type of math to it. It has some type of engineering or science or whatever it might be.
Coding, robotics, automation. You could be an engineer, you could be a plumber, you could be a chemist. If we give our kids the foundation in those math and science courses, they're going to be ready to go into whatever endeavor the life may bring their way.
So it's important that our students understand that there are these opportunities available to them.
We've got to prepare students for the future jobs that don't exist. We hear about that all the time in education. And one of the ways that we've got to be able to figure out what those jobs are going to be is we've got to work with partners like Toyota.
For us, it's been awesome to see little ideas and thoughts we've had getting to come to fruition. One example that comes to mind specifically is with regard to connecting our elementary school students to our career pathways that we have at the high school level.
So we have 15 CTE pathways here in Scott County. We have everything from biological sciences to law and justice to agriculture, family and consumer sciences, IT, and welding. So if you have a passion in some area, we have a pathway for you.
The teachers that are in the local school systems are really involved and really care about their kids and what their kids are achieving.
For us, the biggest piece is providing meaningful opportunities and meaningful experiences for our students.
What I love about the Driving Possibilities Initiative is it's making sure that kids have access to those experiences all across the board and that our businesses are helping line up those experiences.
There's so many people that don't have that opportunity or don't see that opportunity for them.
You show them the people that are in these professions and they go, I see myself, I can do that.
When everybody works together, you can just do so much more, and it's magic when you put everybody at the table together.
I'm just extremely grateful for the opportunities that I have gotten, because I would not be going to the school I'm going to, I wouldn't have the scholarships I've gotten, I wouldn't have the certifications that I have, I wouldn't be where I am today.
It's those messages that you get that say, thank you. It's the messages that you say, I've been able to find a job, that I've been able to pursue higher education. It's knowing that you are making a difference in the community and their families and our students' lives.